Paul from EX03 Sports, and we're just sort of going to have a look at two rackets today. It's the Dunlop Evolution 130 and the Prince EX03 Pro Tour. The reason we picked these two rackets, there's quite a lot in the news at the moment in the squash world with about Nick Matthew and James Willstrop, their rivalry over the years. Well, Nick Matthew uses the Dunlop racket and James is using the Prince racket, so we thought we'd sort of test them out. So the first thing between these two rackets is they are quite similar in terms of the shape. Prince has its unique powering string system and the sort of EX03 technology in the racket, and this, whilst it is a teardrop shape, the Dunlop one, it has a small throat piece, but you see the Prince one has a throat piece as well, so it's quite a sort of similar shape. Balance and weight, so you've got 130 grams in this one, balance point, fairly sort of even balance, and then this one, more of a head heavy, I think, slightly head heavy balance. So right, so I'm going to hit a few shots and see which one comes out on top for me. Just imagine Nick coming in, striking that ball, making James work into the corner. Right, compared to the Prince racket. James has a slightly different shoulder swing, into a lot of holds. So two contrasting styles of play. You've got Nick, sort of the aggressor, trying to get to the ball as early as possible. James using wrist, holding the ball up. So they are very different rackets. So I felt the Dunlop one, I got a lot more, for me, I felt more control on my short shots. It sort of grips the ball better. It doesn't have the same power as the Prince racket, so it's a slightly softer feel off the strings, definitely more power, a bit more control. So if you're looking at these two rackets, the Dunlop Evolution 130 or the Prince EX03 Pro Tour, if you want more power, I'd suggest probably go for James's racket. If you want a bit more control, taking the ball in short, for me, I found that was the easier racket. Both players, James is like extremely talented, will work the ball around the court. Obviously has no problem taking the ball in short with this racket either, but my initial feeling, more control for that one, more power with the Prince racket. So let's see what happens next week in the Worlds. You've got two of the top best players in the world, and yeah, see what happens.